Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about readings and rehearsals and the differences between those. So the first one is readings. What are they? Well, basically it's a chance for you to read through the script and make any last adjustments after you hear the actors, going through it in their roles. This is a time where you're not going to give direction during this time, but you're just going to hear the story read through. You're going to see if there's any slow parts, if there's anything that you feel like could be changed. A lot of times the writer and producers will be there, and you might even have other people there. I like to invite people to the readings, and I like to also give them questionnaires so they can fill them out. This is a good time that you might want to bring some potential investors in, so they can see, what they're actually going to be putting money into, especially if you have any sort of name talent or anything attached to it. Then you can, they can be in the room and sort of hear that. So anyway, you would have a reading. It's a lot of times these are smaller events, so you don't want to invite like a lot of people. You don't want your actors uncomfortable, but you have people there that they can give you their input. These would be a group that you trust their input. So specifically people that are putting a lot of money in, not just somebody that's giving you a contribution or whatever. So investors. So anyway, again, you're working through the script, you're allowing the actors to, work through the material, and then you're making changes, any last minute changes. So that's really the purpose of a reading. Rehearsals are much more about the actor and the director working together to perfect the scene. So there's a couple different ways that you can do that. You can do that prior to the shoot. If you do it prior, chances are you may have to pay rehearsal days. So if you don't really have the budget for that, then you might not be able to do that. But another thing you can do is you can rehearse right before you actually shoot. So there's a lot of people that do that. They might take a take or two before they actually turn on the cameras and take any takes. Or one thing I like to do is I take 2 to 3 takes per shot, per angle. So I cover the scene a lot. I'll generally like do it from 2 or 3 different angles, and maybe several different takes during that. So people have the actors will have a chance to go through the lines 10, 12 times in all of that different coverage. So usually when they've gone through it that much, they're really into it and you're getting a lot of really great performances. Either that or you're tiring them out. So be careful about that. You don't want to have them doing, 10, 11, 20 takes. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Lots of people have their own opinion about how they want to do it. But I like to keep the actors a little bit fresh. When they're doing takes, I like to have them do one their way, kind of, show me what they're bringing to it. And then if they've missed anything, or if I want some adjustments, then I have them, I make those and have them do it a different way. But I like to do that within the time that I'm actually shooting. So I consider that a little bit of a rehearsal. It's not really like you're sitting there talking through it and trying to get someone's opinion or anything, but it definitely gives them a chance to go through it. Keep in mind the actors have already been working the lines and they've already been practicing. So if they're professional, they're coming knowing their lines. You're just going to give them minor adjustments. So that's the difference between readings and rehearsals. I hope that helped explain some things. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and I'll answer it in the comments below. Thanks so much.